One of the best things about being on the keto diet is there's always recipes that are going to fall into that category that'll kind of get you over the hump when you got that sweet tooth. One of the things I'm going to make today is going to be a walnut cookie recipe. The ingredients on this are going to be pretty simple, and I'm going to have the ingredients in the description below. But here's the ingredients. We have some almond flour. We have some Splenda. A lot of people like using Swerve or Xerenthal or whatever, however you pronounce that. I like the taste of Splenda a little bit better. We have some salt and baking powder, some butter, vanilla, heavy cream, egg, and then I have some chopped walnuts. Those are the ingredients. Really all that we need to do is kind of blend these things up and hook it up into a batter. So let's get started with that. Now you could do this with a hand mixer, but as I've said in other videos, I just went out and bought this KitchenAid stand mixer, so I might as well put it to use. So we're going to go ahead and hook that up now. Let me pull this blade off right quick. Now I'm going to add our dry ingredients and kind of blend those in so they get mixed in together. So that was our almond flour, our Splenda, the salt, and then the baking powder. Let's go ahead and just kind of blend that up right quick. That's good to go. And I'm not going to overthink this. You can get into it and be like, add these ingredients at these points. We're just going to throw everything in. So we got our butter. Our heavy cream, our egg, and our vanilla. The only thing we're not adding right now is going to be our walnuts, and we're going to kind of fold those in down the road. Alright, that's blended up enough. Really what it looks like is a cookie dough. So if you've ever bought the little rolls of cookie dough, that's what this looks like. Let me just turn this back on so I can spin the remainder of this dough off of here. Alright, we'll remove that blade. I'm going to remove this from here. And then we'll pick it up once we start forming these cookies. We have this dough all blended up. Now we're going to add our walnuts. And this is going to be personal preference. So I'm going to add a little bit at a time. Probably about 3 ounces at a time. And stir. And kind of see where we're at. As far as my personal taste preference. And you know what? That's about 3 ounces. I think that looks good to me. Set this off to the side. Now what we're going to do is form them into cookie balls and just get them on a sheet pan. These cookies shouldn't stick, so I'm not using parchment paper. I'm just using aluminum foil. So I'm going to just form them into a ball, put them on the sheet pan, and then just kind of press down on them gently. Alright, so that's 6 cookies. This recipe is probably going to yield about 12 cookies. I'm going to cook these in 2 different batches. You could obviously get another sheet pan and put them in together. We're going to throw them in the oven, 350 degrees for 15 minutes. See you back then. So this is what they look like after coming out of the oven after 15 minutes at 350 degrees. One thing I did do before I put them in the oven was I did use some of those walnuts that were in that bag that I had and just pressed them on top of each of these cookies. So there's some walnuts on top of that. I'm going to let these things cool down. We're going to get into a taste test and see what's up. Alright, let's see what's up with these keto walnut cookies. See this right here? Makes you not even worry about your regular sweets or anything like that. This right here is the bomb. Give this recipe a try for sure. I'm serious. Anyway, I'd like to thank you guys for stopping by No Hippie Barbecue. I appreciate it. Comment, subscribe, and I'm out. Yeah!